With the Internet of Things rapidly expanding and everyday items getting smarter, it is essential to have a good application to manage these devices. A leading protocol standard for the Internet of Things is the Constrained Application Protocol, also known as CoAP. CoAP devices from the same manufacturer will often work well together, but if trying to make devices from different manufacturers interact, this can often be challenging. This video shows one method that can achieve this. It will take input from a third-party CoAP motion sensor and turn on an IKEA smart light. To do this, Sartronic's IoT Master Manager application will be used. It will establish a connection with the motion sensor and the smart light. Whenever the motion sensor is activated, it will turn on the smart light and keep it on for 20 minutes. To begin, download the IoT Master application from Sartronic's website. sartronics.com. Choose the IoT Master. Scroll down to the bottom to download the application. Click on that and choose Save File. Now it's downloading. After downloading, select the zip file and choose the installer. Press Run. Select Yes. And then press OK to accept the license. The application can be freely trialed until you are satisfied with it. So I'll press OK here. As it's a first time startup, it has detected that there are no current devices, and so we'll try to auto detect devices. So we'll press continue and see if it would find any devices for us. Managed to find one device. Okay, it's reported the device with this IP address, and it's given us some information here as to what that device is about. So we'll say yes, we want this device, and we'll simply call it device 1. Okay, now the device has a few resources on it, and we can see by pulling this drop down list here, it has a number of sensors on there. These are motion sensors. We'll select the first one. Continue. We'll press continue and just accept it as a input type. We'll give it a name, Office 1. We will just skip the other devices as one will be more than enough for us. It has now reported that the device has found the device and it's now seen as being inactive. Activate the motion sensor to check that it reports. The active status will show in the device control statuses. The value is currently 0, inactive. When we activate the sensor, it shows active. And the log down here will show the transaction, active, inactive. The IKEA smart lights connect wirelessly to an IKEA gateway device. Note the gateway does not use co-op auto detection. Hence, the gateway device must be manually entered. Devices, new device, IKEA gateway. For the IP address, you'll need to view your router's list of connected devices to determine which IP address belongs to the gateway. The defaults here are all fine. Importantly, for the IKEA gateway, select TLS encryption. On the bottom of your gateway device is a key code which you'll need to enter in. The ID for the IKEA gateway is client identity with an underscore. That is client identity with a capital C and an underscore character. Now I'll select enter. That should now connect to the IKEA gateway. To confirm the gateway device is communicating, use the right mouse button and select View Device. If this responds, as it's done here, then it means it is connected to a device. It reports the device's capabilities. In green is the raw data received from the device. Scroll down. There's a table which makes the data more readable. This is the capabilities that the device supports. The ones that are observable are of more interest because you can actually use them to interact with. Of particular interest with this device is the peripheral. The peripherals connect to the gateway, and here there is a peripheral here and here, one of which is the dimmer switch and one of which is the light. The smart light wirelessly connects to the gateway. The light will need to be added to the gateway's controls. So right mouse click on the gateway and choose Device Controls, select New. The node, this is a list of the gateway's capabilities and resources. Of interest are the peripherals. First peripheral is a dimmer switch, and the second peripheral in this case happens to be the smart light. We'll choose that. We'll call this light 1. The update period, if it's left at automatic, it will then expect that every time the device changes state, this program will be automatically updated by a message sent from the light to the gateway to this application. Now, the IKEA gateway does not support the co-op auto update feature, so in this case, for this particular device, we will actually set a polling period. In this case, we'll do 5 seconds, so it would constantly poll the gateway to find out in case the light has changed. The type of device, we will choose light. The other settings can be leave as defaults. To check that the light is communicating, we will manually turn it on. Right mouse click and set actuator. Command it to 1, enter. Now it's gone active, therefore the light is working and responding properly. And we'll turn it back off. Command it to off to 0, enter. Inactive. When there is movement sensed in the office, it needs to turn the light on for 20 minutes. A rule will be set to do this. Devices, rules. New rule. Condition. The condition will be on the office device motion sensor. Type device. Device will be the device 1. The control to use is going to be office 1, that's our motion sensor. Condition when it is active. The action it will then perform under this condition will be to turn the light on we'll choose a period of 20 minutes. To make it easier to see what is happening, place the devices on a map. Under Layouts, New Layout, give it a name, we'll choose the floor plan, an image for that. It's a small image, so we'll keep the image ratio. On this map, we'll place some of the controls down on it. The motion sensor is this control here. We'll pick PIR, passive infrared sensor. We'll press enter and it will allow us to place it on the map. We'll put it over here in the corner. Also put on the map the light. We will make this a light so it looks like a light. We'll place this on the map as well in the center. Making the map easier to see, we'll just adjust this here. Now, generating movement in front of the PIR motion sensor. As you can see, as a result of the rule, the light is on. It will remain on for 20 minutes. Note it is flashing blue as the active state is configured as an alarm condition. To turn this off, go to the control settings for the light. This is set to report as alarm. We'll turn that off. And now it just looks more like it's a more normal active condition. After waiting 20 minutes, the rule has turned the light off. That concludes this demonstration.